Hello, my name is Lumiel, and this is the Bloodborne lore through, where we play through Bloodborne and uncover and discuss the lore. In the previous episode, we played through the Upper Cathedral Ward and took on the Celestial Emissary, and then left the Lumen Flower Garden and through a window, uncovered this area where we found Ebrietas, daughter of the Cosmos. We have not yet gone in there, so I wanted to talk a little bit. I have not shifted my clothing at all. You might want to prepare for arcane attacks as well as blunt physical attacks. So if you are struggling and want some additional defense, do that. Make sure you have good runes attached. And I am using an arcane weapon, or I should say I was using. I do not want to do that because that will not be strong against Ebrietas. So against her, I am going to be using my other leveled up weapon, which is Ludwig's Holy Blade and Bolt Paper. And I am going to summon in Damien of Mensis. It will make the boss more difficult, just so you know. So if it can help to distract the boss so that you can perform various attacks, but I like to summon in the old hunters so that I can check them out. And so we see that the Mensis hunters wore these cages on their head, which we've seen in Yaragul, the Unseen. And he is one of the few that uses a shield as well. So, a shield we have not yet seen. And then a threaded cane, it looks like. So, that is Damien of the School of Mensis. So, let's head in. I hope he doesn't instantly become aggressive. Because, okay, good, he will stay there. Because Ebrietas remains calm until you attack her. So we can take a moment and take a look. We see these many tentacles, first of all. We see wing-like appendages on her back, which has a couple fins for legs. But we see these looks like water cucumber type appendages dropping off of her. Everything is a little bit kind of slimy. And then she appears to be tentacled, arm down, head down, praying at this altar, which is a spider of sorts that has buds growing off of it. And so this is a moment where we can look at these water cucumber type appendages on her. And her head. Just kind of get the scope of Ebrietas. Then once I'm ready to fight, hopefully Damien will still be there. I'm going to charge up that. I'm going to charge my weapon and go right for the head. And then try again. And then I'm going to try to get out of there. And you see, it didn't matter. So she will do this attack where she lunges her tentacles and her head down. Again, head attacks are good. That's a tentacle swipe, which you can try to dodge. But also just try to get her whenever she lowers her head like that. Oh, if I could have gotten a charge attack on her head, it would have been great. So, let's try to lure it out. We're getting her swipe attacks. There we go. So I just performed a visceral because he was able to get her stunned. Let's get in there. She will start using arcane attacks soon. Alright, so get out. I want to charge up my bolt paper again. Go ahead and heal since I'm not in danger at the moment. Now get away, because she's up to something, which... An arcane... Oh, he did the arcane attack, actually. Now, try to get her to slam down, which she just did. Again, opening up a head attack, which helps us out a lot. See how much damage that slam attack did on me? And actually, he might have just healed me. I want to get a head attack. Oh, nope. I want to survive her cosmic attack, so... He died because he took the brunt of her attack. And again, it seems as though it wasn't all that dangerous, but I am, again, very over-leveled. And so, this would be quite a dangerous attack. An attack that she will do that you didn't really see is, one, she was doing... let's go ahead and equip it. She was doing an attack there at the very end. It's essentially this. And if you're locked onto somebody, that will, all of those will target them and do a heck of a lot of damage. And that's exactly what happened to Damien, the old hunter. Another thing she will do, in addition to her slams and swipes, is a charge attack where, you know, she very fastly charges at you. And that will obliterate your health bar too. And then, last thing I want to talk about is this altar that she was at. Let's take a look. Like I said, it appears to be a spider. Is it Rom? Or was Rom a caricature or a failed attempt at whatever this is? Is this just symbolic of something else? So, if we had not been to Castle Cainhurst yet, we would have nothing to do. We would only have that option. We have queenly flesh, and just in case you hadn't seen that episode, I will bring it up, but that is because Alfred obliterated Queen Annalise, though her flesh continued to move and churn. And so we have the queenly flesh here, the remains of Annalise, vile blood queen of Cainhurst. What remains of Annalise? This pinkish lump of flesh remains warm as if cursed. All hail the undying queen of blood. She's unable to die, but so far not fully able to reform. So we will do that. Time flows in reverse for this scrap of flesh. And now we only have the option, do nothing. And we have our lamp. So this was an optional side area, but I wanted to come here so that we could do that. And so that was Ebrietas, daughter of the cosmos. In the next episode, we should be going into the lecture building, but I may start by visiting Queen Annalise first, so that we can see her there, or we may pick up with Annalise later. But either way, we will be continuing into the lecture building, so check that out.